Hello, pioneers. Welcome back to Satisfactory 1.0. Fantastic Mr. Ghost here. Oh, boy, I tell you, there's so much to do now. So much to do. But we've come a long way, and things are holding up pretty good. So, we got some milestones to deal with today. I shut off the sink. Last episode, I was letting it run, and then I wanted to collect all the materials because it's just gonna... I want them to build up again in the little dimensional storages before I start running the ticket machine again. So, no tickets right now, but we got a milestone in the hub. So we got 250 motors. You know, bouncing around. Oh yeah, so I got more things for the MAM as well. And here's all the rubber, and there we go. Bauxite refinement. Oops. There we go. Ada, hi.
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges.
Well, of course.
If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
I won't fail. Trust me on that one. Okay. All right, ma'am. How you doing? Ah, here we go. We got this priority power switch. We will start the research.
Priority power switch unlocked. This assists with power grid management by automatically powering down specified connections when a grid failure is imminent. Use it to prioritize power for the most important infrastructure.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. And then we got a smart splitter, or the programmable. Now, she might say something about this. Oh, I noticed that she does talk when you complete a whole page of things in the ticket shop, the awesome shop. So let's start this.
Programmable splitter unlocked. This upgrade to the smart splitter provides additional options to improve conveyor belt logistics.
There you go. I'll take a look at that if I remember. So we have completed the Caterium. Ah, yes. Radar technology. If I remember, we'll hook one of these up. But you have to be up really high. And I'd like to see what the power is on it, because maybe we could put a biomass burner on it and let it run, and it'll reveal parts of the map. But you have to be super high in order for it to work effectively. Which this thing didn't make any sense. I was like, what's the point of this thing?
Radar tower unlocked. The tower reveals resource nodes and other useful information on the map in a set radius from its location.
Oh, that's okay. They did change it to be useful. Because, yeah, now we get the nodes, and when we look at the map, we can plan out where we want to build. Oh, that's great. So I think that's it for that. All right. Over here, they have changed the turbo fuel, and it's simplified, and I'm really happy about it. So this is the recipe here. It's 3 crude oil, or 30 per minute, and we get straight out heavy oil residue. And then we get the polymer resin, which we can use in the MAM, you know. And then what we can do is turn this into plastic and make turbo fuel for our jetpack and have that on the network. So wherever we go with the fuel, we'll have turbo fuel for that. And it'll be nice because that jetpack with the turbo fuel, chef's kiss. Note that it is 30 and 40 with the 20. Now, whatever we don't consume in the fuel canisters for ourselves, we'll have to sink it, you know, so we'll get some points with it, you know, it's no big deal. Now, we look in the codex here, and this is the heavy oil residue entry, and what we're looking for, this is the plastic, this is the rubber, so anything that generates the heavy oil residue, we're going to find in here. Then we have the unpackaging, and there are 2 recipes here. One is alternate heavy oil residue, and one is polymer resin. So if we open this one up, we have the ability to take the crude oil here, and it creates 130 polymer resin, which is plastic. but we get a kick out of heavy oil residue. Now, what I'm trying to think, okay, do I want to use this for plastic? Now, there is an alternate for this, but let's take a look at, we'll expand this one as well. So the heavy oil residue right here, you can see that it's 30 and 40. I don't know what this 3000 is. I'm not sure what that means. Why is that in there? I didn't put any numbers in here or anything like that, so whatever, I'll just ignore it. But I'm looking at the amount that we have coming in and out, or going in and out. So this one here is the polymer resin. So, the title says it all. And it's only 20 per minute on our heavy oil residue. So that one is, we want to use this for power right here. So we right click on the polymer resin, open in Codex, and there should be a polymer, there it is. So polymer resin plus water plastic. Polymer resin plus water rubber. So this might be the one we can use for these two parts here. So we can get power out of it because it's crude oil to the heavy oil residue. So we deal with that, and then we can also generate this rubber plastic. Now, you have to sync this in order to keep your power up and running. So this is an option here. Now, I don't know if, let's see, we can priority power switch a main power so that these run first and then it drains the power, it consumes the fuel. We can also canister the, excess heavy oil residue and sync it, which I don't like to do. I don't like to use sinks to solve production issues. But when push comes to shove, you do what you got to do. So the polymer resin, now that they've added this here, the rubber, it makes it pretty powerful now. So, and we get quite a bit. So I think that, let's see, expand here. So it's 20 per minute. Oh, you know what? We do get the heavy oil residue. We can turn that into fuel and then make rubber. Yeah, that's the loop there. And if you have less fuel than you need, hey, that's fine. As long as you're getting rid of the byproducts, So we could, and then you can sync this. Well, what I'd like to have is a system where it works when it needs to work, not have to consistently be, generate like what I have now, where we have to constantly sync the plastic and rubber to keep the system going because it'll lock up. So on this one here too, let's see, we've got, let's expand this one here. So we're getting 20 and 20, okay, out of the polymer, but we're getting a large amount of polymer from that recipe. So if we right click and open in Codex, again, the polymer, oh, okay, that's back. That freaked me out. Yeah, we're getting 130 a minute. That's crazy amounts. Oh, there it is, the used in. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's there. So it's 6, what is this, 20, what is it? It's, well, I have to look at the recipes because this 130, I wonder if this comes out. Oh, we need 60 for 20. And this is 130. So it's 40, a little over 40. Yeah, so I have to look at those recipes because the plastic one, you just don't use it. You just go oil to heavy oil residue to whatever, or oil to plastic with the heavy oil residue as a byproduct. You loop that back on for fuel to do the doubler. All right, so now that we've got this, let's review here because we went down a rabbit hole there. So we got the 40 per minute. Now I did the numbers on this, and it's like 13.33 or some 16 whatever number. It's a percentage. So because, oh wait, this one here, wait, oh, this is a repeat. I think I got this twice. Yeah, this is heavy oil residue. Oh, I might have forgotten to, yeah, okay, let me pull this one up here. Okay, that's fine because I have 2 here, yeah. So this is the heavy oil residue, 30 oil to 40 heavy oil. We use the polymers or sync them. Now, this is the turbo fuel. This takes heavy oil residue directly now, adding the compacted coal to it, which is sulfur and coal. We get the turbo fuel directly, 30 per craft here, or 30 a minute. Yeah, 30 a minute. And this is the compacted coal. So 25, 25 compacts to 25. So you know, it's smushing it together. So looking at the turbo fuel recipe, we still have one here that needs to be unlocked as an alternate. So we have, now this is interesting because, this is an alternate right here. And this is the one we're going to use, 3020 1875. So fuel plus compacted coal gives you turbo. This is the old one. And you could use the packaged fuel, you know, the water diluter, or diluted fuel. And you can increase the fuel amount from oil. I'm still kind of thinking that this might be better for oil because you're taking the residual and you're doubling your fuel output, and then you add the compacted coal to it. Now, the complexity of this, you have packaged water, then you got the diluted, then you got to unpackage the fuel, then you add the compacted coal to get the heavy oil, or the this turbo fuel. So you have 3 machines, to create all this fuel. So your power goes up. So you're having to have more power to do the power, right? So with this system here, it's just this. I think it's 12 of these. So if I based on a 600 oil patch, a pure oil patch, so 600, and it's I want to say, let me take a look here. So a 600 oil patch, 600 a minute. What we're going to do is find a pure and overclock the extractor. That's 20 of these machines right here. That generates 400 heavy oil residue. The turbo fuel machine, which is here. So the problem is that it's, these goofy numbers, 37.5, and then we got the 30 compacted coal, which is funny because it's 25 from that one. It would be nice if it was a little higher. Now we could overclock this one and do a direct feed and bring sulfur and coal in, but I think it's best to do this on site. There's probably areas where sulfur and coal are together, so we'll find one. It's 10.66 turbo fuel machines. Just round down to 10 because we don't have to worry about things seizing up. Now I could do an 11th and downclock it, and we get the full amount out, which is fine because then we have more turbo fuel, and that means that we'll have more power. So I will probably do that, but to keep it simple, let's say 11, So 11 of these machines, or this recipe here, set to this. And then it outputs over 300, but I have 300 here. So it's maybe 313 or whatever, 33 turbo fuel. Now, I can't remember, it was a long time ago where I hooked the turbo fuel up to the generator because I wanted to see what it was. So we'll revisit that. So once I plop one of the fuel generators down, we'll see, and just divide it out, and we'll get the number. Now, we'll overclock, of course, to keep the footprint down because we have plenty of power shards. Now, it's going to take 12 assemblers with the round number of 10. So we'll go with 11 assemblers to do the compacted coal. And what I'll probably do is train that in so you can see that you want to keep your footprint down because we're going to have a train now. But we're going to get a massive amount of power from one oil patch. Now, the fuel, that's one thing that I'm curious about because when we unpack the fuel, let's go into our codex here. So this recipe right here, that's your generic one. And we have this right here where we dilute the fuel and we get 60. So if we go here and open in codex, this is the doubler right here. So we're getting, it's 1, and let's expand that, 30 to 60. So I would have to run the numbers on this one, but what I'm thinking is that, yeah, I could get more fuel generators punched down, but let's go with this recipe because I want to try it out. It's simple, and I'm going towards simplicity here. I like the simplicity, and it could very well work out where all the stuff that we have to add, all the infrastructure and all the power, it's probably the power goes up, and are we going to get turbo fuel enough to offset that to where this doesn't make sense, right? But the packaged fuel and the fuel doubler, the diluted fuel, was the way to go prior to this new alt here. So I like it. Oh, look at this. I didn't realize this, but I have 500 turbo fuel in here. I think I'm going to use this up and get rid of it. Yeah. So let me pull. Yeah, I'm going to. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. It didn't let me drag out. So I'm just going to purge that out. Whoa, look at this, man. Holy cow. You got to be careful with this stuff, man. Very careful. Oh, hi we are. That was effortless. Now, don't ask me how, but I got 8 coupons. Maybe I didn't check this thing before I shut all that down. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at this awesome shop, because if you complete, well, this thing's never going to be completed. So I don't think we're going to get any ADA stuff for that, because, if I do all this, I still have to figure out where this is. Small fix-it check marks. It's a schematic. I don't know where that is. I have to find it. Oh, yeah, there is a message. These are 1 ticket. So let's purchase these. I think when you complete these, the ADA talks to you. Yeah, there we go.
As Fix-It amply demonstrates, you can never have too much management.
Yeah. No, that's wrong. No, too much management. Nothing gets done because everybody's trying to manage and not do. So, yeah, we'll buy these. Oh, no message. You cheap ADA. I guess I'm going to start purchasing this stuff here. I want these colors, though. I do want to try them out. What would I like to have? Number patterns, yeah. Okay, yeah, the cart disappears. So, let's go ahead and just kind of do some of these here. Wow, 6 tickets for that? This is highway robbery. All right, there's 18 now. Oh, look at all these. Oh, that's cool. If you mouse over it, it tells you. Oh, nuclear warning. I like that. Liquid and all this. Pattern removal. Oh, okay. So we've got the numbers 0 through 9. And then we've got, a storage icon? Okay. Right arrow, left arrow. Man, you got to be really building a lot of crap. So we got, what is this? Lines. Solid line patterns. Okay. Crossed. Full factory, half and quarter. Factory zone line. Oh, and then we got, oh, that's neat. We got straight corners. So let's see if Ada says anything here. Nope, she didn't say anything. All right, well, that takes care of everything. I bought the little coffee cup, but you can continue to buy more if you want. And the trophies probably, you know what? I just find that weird that you can buy more than one. Oh, this is a planet number. Massage 2 ABB statues. That's kind of interesting how they say this is the statues for this planet. I wonder if there's going to be Massage -3 ABCC, for example. Because if Satisfactory is successful and they make lots of money and can fund another, a DLC or another game, that'd be kind of interesting, right? All right, I'll put these in here because I want to get that statue, but I wanted to clear out as much as possible from that. Okay, folks, I'm going to tear these out over here. And I want to find an oil patch, and that's a 600 dealio. Let's see, there we go. So we'll do the turbo fuel with the simple thing. I'll calculate with the packaged fuel, but it's going to take a lot of time to put that together because I want to analyze the power as well. Because you're looking at, 20 megawatts for packaging and unpackaging the water. We got the packaging, the water. Then you got the 30 megawatts for the, the mixture? Because you're taking the water plus heavy oil, the heavy oil residue. And then you got to unpackage. So that's 50 megawatts right there. just to do that. And it's going to be times whatever amount, So, is that 50 megawatts, is that worth it? Oh, the radar tower. Hold on. Oh, look at this thing. It's nuts. That's awesome. I love it. Oh, it looks great. I don't remember it being this epic. Okay, there we go. Now you go up and you interact with it. Look at this. Mercer? Whoa, no way. You can find creatures. And then this stuff, too. The consumables. Oh, look. 77 slugs. Wow. 3 summer sloops and Mercer's. Oh, and a hard drive. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is amazing. Oh, and look. They have claimed. And the purity. Oh, this is phenomenal. So it doesn't look like they're going to show you where these are. You still have to find them. What is this here? Claimed. Oh, okay. So it has a dark circle around the resource saying claimed. So here's our oil field right here. And we have an impure crude oil right here. And whoa. Okay, I never looked at this over here. I should have. I didn't really look at it in detail. But yeah, they redid all of this. It used to be just nothing. So my thinking is that what I want to do, we'll go over here, the quartz. I'll drop the radar tower down. Oh, look, it's got the orange thing on there. That's cool. Yeah, so I want to power it over here, and I want to see what kind of oil pops up over here. So let's head over that way. I could have swore there was a way. There used to be something about changing the signal strength. It looks like they did away with that, and now you just have to plunk it down. And what we can do is go to our map view like this, and we can find the summer sloops or whatever here, like the hard drive. There's a hard drive in this vicinity. Wow, I missed it somehow. All right, so let's go and pull this up. Okay, let's plop this baby down. Oh, that sounds cool. This has been in the game for a while, too. We can't hook to that because it's occupied by that. Okay, I think that did it. Oh, and what's the power on this thing? I don't even know. 30 megawatts. That's not too bad. Okay. Oh, we got this thing here. 8 hard drives in this little area. Yikes. There's the oil, folks. Since we have 2 impures right here, they're pretty far and a normal. So this is 300, and well, all 3 of these together is 6. And I think that would be kind of nice. Oh, I like that radiated circle. That looks really nice. Yeah, so if I did this, if this was power, that would be good. Well, let's head over to this area. I think what I'll do, can I do map view? Oh, there we go. We can just do map view. Oh, that's awesome. Wait a minute. What's all this? Does it tell you anything? Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, here we go. Oh. Claimed, unclaimed. This is... Oh, my God. They did such a good job on this. And we got geysers, too. So I'm thinking that, you know what? I probably should spend some time doing the geysers. I forgot about those. I got tied up in the building there. So, crude oil. There we go. So we mouse over that, and voila! So what I'm going to do is put a little marker here. And I'll leave it on as a home. Make it infinite. That way I know which direction I'm going. And there it is. New marker. What's this? Base water? Oh, that's way... Okay, that's way out there, too. All right, so... oh, man, I'm very excited about the hard drives. Speaking of hard drives, I think that I should make a run on those maybe in the next episode. But let's scout this out here. Well, this is looking good. All right. All right. impure. So now what we could do is just scan and... Oh my god. What the hell? So we got this one here. I'm going to plop an extractor on these so I know where they are. Okay, there's one. Okay, there's the other one here. That's a normal. Oh, a doggo. Oh, 2 doggos. What the hell? I don't have any berries. I'm sorry. All right, there's the other one here. So let's go check it out. So we got an impure here. Okay, now let's go in this thing and we'll overclock. See, it's 60 right now. So it's 150 there. This is a 120, which should be 300. There we go. All right, let's see here. We got 6. Yeah, this is another 150. Okay, so we've got 300, 600 right here. Now, most likely what I can do is build up a little bit, or at least, well, build above these and put the oil refineries. Let's see. Can we do that, though? Would it make sense to do that? I don't mind doing pumps to get the, the oil up. We can combine it down here and pump with one pipe up. And then we can do refineries, up top. But I like things neat. Spaghetti I'm okay with spaghetti to get things done, but it just drives me nuts. Alrighty, pioneers. There it is. I set it up. Now, I have a special thing I'm going to do here. These are placeholder, I just needed to know the sizing. And then I'm like, I am not doing this manually, at least for the most part here. There's the oil. Don't hate me. I ran into the rock, so I curved it this way. I'm using the 600 flow rate pipe. I got stilts in. Look at that. I'm trying to support the structure. It looks like crap. I'm not an artist, okay? I'm not an artist. So I could, do the walls and maybe these here. I don't know. It doesn't really do much. Yeah, I don't know. I could do something maybe. So this is not powered up, obviously. And, oh, there's the smart splitter, or programmable. So here's the Mark II pump. It has to be, oh yeah, and then I remembered to put it right at the knee, right there at the curve. So that's that. And all the pumps are powered. All I gotta do is get power to this. So here's the programmable splitter. You can actually add items here. So yeah, you could add things there, add an item. Weird, huh? It comes up with, by default, any item here, and then you've got add items. So you can specifically send items wherever you want to go. Now, what's great about these is when you get back from your exploration or building, if you go into your inventory, you got all this trash. You just throw it all into one case and use the smart splitters to sort. The only problem is if a case backs up, because, let's say you got a lot of one thing and you don't know it, well, the whole thing backs up. That's why I don't like to do sushi belts, because they are unless you know exactly, oh yeah, I'm going to have this item, this item, this item. If something backs up, you're going to have a problem. All right, so let's go over here really quick. I can make it through, yay. So my special little thing I'm doing here, really simple, really simple. I'm going to pull you out and pull you out. I have blueprints, folks. Yes, and there it is. Oh, that's a rail post. Oh, yeah, that's the rail post. Turbo fuel ×2. And I found something out with these. Okay, see, now I'm going to edge up forward here or backwards. There's an arrow, I think, on the front there. And you don't get a line. There it is, right there. See it? And it's only going from right or left to right. So when I placed the first one down over here, it didn't give it to me. I had no line. So I had to use a power pole on the back side so that I knew I was going too far, so that, let me turn the light on. So that, yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, and this is in reversed. Oh, I got it the wrong way. Why did it do that? I didn't do that last time. All right, the pipe is to the back. There we go. I don't know why it did that. It didn't do this before. So there, oh, there's a pipe there. I didn't see it. All right, third time's a charm, right? So let's go up, and then we'll look for that line. Yeah, and so for some reason the control... oh, I see the box there. Okay, that helps. If you press control, now you can see where the box is. But I don't see that line. Where's the frickin' line at? There it is. I hope that's it. It doesn't line up here. You know, the blueprints are kind of... They're not really... They don't give you enough information to line things up. Because you're supposed to be lining these up. Now, I suppose I could get a tower and get up high. And then look down, and then it'll be better. But hitting control helped. So I'm only doing 2 at a time. And so I got to connect this belt here. And then also, I got to connect the power pole. So there we go. Now, another nice thing about this is the recipes are set already as well. So I'm not have to fool with that. And I got to go up, I guess. And then the pipe is in, so all I got to do is connect the pipe. And there we go. So, 2 at a time, it's better than none at a time. And the recipes are set. The majority of the belt and pipe is in. So I like that in the power. Now right here, I think is center. Because I don't want to feed to the end and have it drain down. So what you need to do is hook the oil up first. Let this all buffer up. Then hook the next stage in. Let that buffer up. Then hook your power up. Because it's going to have problems, Because it is... I'm trying to avoid the manifold... I'm trying to split the manifold system in half is what I'm doing. Alright, so over here... Wow, I got to get this up and running because I'm going to run out of turbo fuel. So I think I'm going this way. So we're going to have the compressed coal come in from this side here. Now, that's the other issue. Compressed coal. So we go to our map view here, and our freaking awesome thing here, our radar. We have only an impure sulfur here. That sucks. There's coal over here somewhere. I think around here. So that means that a train has to go from the coal to the sulfur and then come here where I am. So, yeah, it's a long way. I'm getting all these slugs from this area because, man, they're just... I want to get rid of them. So, I'm gonna tap a geyser. And I'm gonna run it from the quartz train here all the way to where the sulfur is. So I'm gonna head over that way. And then we'll establish a train line. And a part of me wants to do a rail blueprint. Another slug. Look at all these things. So let's... Where am I? Oh, here we are. So I was going to play around with the blueprint thing. Because I could do a point-to-point train, sulfur, coal, drop off. We'll manufacture the compressed coal on site. And it should be enough time for the train to go back and forth. I am a little concerned about that being an impure patch on the sulfur, though. Alright, I'm going to get this slug. But let's go do some scouting for that coal. And I want to put a radar tower down further out as well. Alrighty, folks. I just put a Mark II pole here. So what I'm going to do, there's a geyser right over here. And I wanted to connect that because now... Oh, wow. Okay. I have high-speed connectors now. So that one is what? A Mark... Oh, that's a Mark II. I don't want that. I want a Mark I. There we go. I love that we can do that. Oh, man, it's been a while, but you can upgrade and downgrade power poles. Oh, my gosh. So what I'm going to do is this crazy power run here. And it's kind of tedious, and it definitely goes against my neat... I try as hard as I can to be neat. It doesn't always work. But I do try to do point-to-point. I don't want to clip through... Well, there's instances where I will clip through the ground. Like, that's not clipping, So what I want to do is set a radar down at the geothermal site and test out where we're at. And get the resource count. I want to hit V, and I keep hitting Q and tab. There should be a geyser somewhere over here. I just checked it. Yeah, 196. So let's head over there, and then we'll put a radar tower down just to kind of get a reference as to where we are. And, you know, it's kind of hard to get these to not clip because, you know, you're running backwards or forwards and it's behind you. So we'll do the best. I'll do the best I can here. And there she be. Whoa. Hi, tree. Oh. We got a Mercer sphere over here. Oh, here it is. Look at that. There's a cave right here. Holy cow. It's a fart cave. I think. Yeah. Oh, they got... It sounds like some wind blowing in here. Oh! Oh, God. Oh, it's a little spider. That scared the living daylights. Well, there it is. Hidden in a cave.
Witness a threat.
I've been looking for this because I was over here and, you know, looking for the hard drives. And they tuck it in this little tiny cave right here. Man, you gotta really be looking for that one. Well done. Alrighty. There's a geyser. Oh, I didn't even know. I don't know what it is. The purity. I suppose we could look at the map. It'll tell us, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, it's an impure 50 to 150. So that'll help. Notice how the fuel is kind of smoothed out a little bit. It does glitch. When I increased that valve, it helped a little bit to burn off some of the fuel, or well, to increase the fuel going to the generators. There it is. Yep. There's some creatures potentially over here too. Plop it and drop it. Okay, this is an impure as well. Okay, no big deal. So we got a pure, normal, and pure coal. This is the sulfur right here. And so if I did a train, I'd have to go all the way over to pick this up and all the way over here to pick this up. Alrighty, pioneers. I haven't been in this area yet. And there's a freaking hard drive right there. And an enormous amount of gas plants. And I'm surprised. I don't know why, but the map is revealed. I was over here. But I missed a hard drive over here. So, I'm going to put the geothermal down over here. And I can power up. It's a 90 megawatt thing. Hard drive thing. So there's that. And what I could do is go there. And there. So what do we got here? Oh, this is a normal. Yeah, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to pick up all this trash around here because I don't need any of it. There we go. Yeah, it was 90 megawatts. Hard drive. We'll research these because the aluminium. We need the alternates for aluminium or else it's going to be a real pain in the butt. Okay, well, that was a good... Man, geothermal and a hard drive that I forgot about. Cool. There are a ton of enemies. I mean, literally, just every enemy you can think of. Little tiny spiders, the fire-shooting ones, the bulls, ton of mushrooms, too. And slugs everywhere. It was crazy. And it was fun, too. Alrighty, pioneers, I finally made it out here to the coal patch after getting diverted. But, hey, I got a hard drive out of the deal, so that's fine. And, yeah, I did research on both, and they're in there. And here is the coal. There's 4 patches here. I forgot about this area. I've been through here, but I forgot. Oh, when you get here, then you're like, oh, yeah, I remember now. But on the map, it's like, what is this? So I had all these slugs. Yeah. Slooped them up, baby. So I got, yeah, my inventory is, or the, oops, wrong key here. My dimensional storage is full, 500. So I have too many slugs. All right, let's go here. Do I have my light on? No. Okay, good. All right, there's this second one. And we've got the good stuff. Oh, wow. Look at this. All right. Okay, this is good. I ran both because I wanted them to get tied up. This is a new one here. I don't know. This is the aluminum or aluminium beam. Now, here's the thing. Aluminium or bauxite is very rare in the game. It's one of the most rare. Uranium, SAM, bauxite. So I don't know if you'd want to waste your aluminium or bauxite resources on something you have tons of iron and limestone around for to make the alternate for the beam. So this one, I guess, yeah, you got an alternate, but I wouldn't use this. All my bauxite's going to aluminum production, if anything. So we got the sloppy alumina, and this, I think, increases your yield, but let's pick it so we have, something to compare to. And then, now this one's, oh yeah, you add copper. We're not here yet. I mean, obviously we're going to build, I'm going to do some hard drive stuff. We'll get all these cleared out. So I picked the ones that I know I'm going to need right away, so when we're starting it up. Electrode aluminium scrap. Oh, this one's adding the coke to it now. So, yeah, they added a lot of coke recipes for all this stuff. I don't know. Ugh. Sometimes I wonder, is it just adding coke to everything? It's not always, well, if you play Planetons, you'll know aluminium doesn't have any coke in it. And they're pretty accurate on their stuff. But we'll pick this one here. 500 a minute. Or is that 3? Oh, 3. Sorry. Yeah, 300. Right. We'll pick that one. I'm going to put a miner down. Mark II. Boom. Now, I was going to work on some rail stuff, but I kind of want to go up in the air. Well, here's what my plan with the rail is. Let's see, 240. I think I want 300. Oh, that's 360. Well, yeah, because it's coming from a long... Well, I don't know. We'll see. 360 is fine. Because I think I only need 300 or something. So we'll set that to 360. That's fine. And then we'll power it up here. So when it comes to rail, what I'm thinking of doing is using the base, because that's my grid. That's my reference point to the whole map. Eventually, I want to do 2-lane rail. So incoming, outgoing. And, we got the signals now, so it makes a big difference now. You do have to come up with rail stuff. So we'll plop this big monster down here. Now, one thing that I was thinking about is, yeah, we can zoop. Look at that. Now, I was going to do a 2-lane thing here. Oh, look at that. It didn't lock in. What's up with that? Oh, that's weird. So, oh, okay. It doesn't lock on this. You have to kind of place it on the actual space. Ah, that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense because it's like free form, So they disable some snapping for the most part. So this is 1 meter here. And I gotta make sure, there we go. Yeah, I like the 1 meter because then, the port windows or the windows where you put the belts into for walls, the wall windows, or the wall ports for the belts. I like to use the 1 meter because then the 2 meter kind of encroaches on that, and it drives me nuts. So, what I'll do, I'm thinking that, let's see. I'm not sure if I want to leave a blank between for the rail, because you need room to make connections and stuff. I don't know why this is doing this. Look at this. How am I supposed to connect to this? And I wish I could disable the HUD completely. I don't need the HUD up, at all. I don't need it. I wish I could disable that by default, and so it never comes up, because I don't need to know this stuff. So how am I supposed to line this up? What's up with this crap? You can't rotate this at all. You can rotate it here. Why can't I rotate it on here? I'm going to go this way. Screw it. And what I want to do is, well, I could have pieces that extend all the way from edge to edge like that. And then what you have to do is have like a T or a pick off from the main line or from the rail line. because I don't think I'm not going to have a main line. I'm just going to have a, you know, a bunch of rail connected together. And it has to be on grid, you know, so that it'll all connect when you know, so when you go around, it'll be like, oh, this one connects here now, you know. You don't want it all sloppy. So if I have it like that, you know, I think that would be good. This would be, I could just plop these down. Boop, 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 you know. You know what? The gaps, like, this is not that long at all. I could connect, and if I need to redo something, I could pull rail up and, you know, whatever. I'm going to call this straight rail here, save blueprint, and then you gotta, these things are so loud. Alright, now I'm curious, how is this lock, is it going to lock in? Okay, there we go. So, I've been playing around with this, and there's a line now. I didn't know that was a line. So it does line up center. And it looks like it attached it there, see? So let's see. Okay, good. They are separate. And then I can sample the rail. And let's say I want to pick off. Oops, get on there. Oh, okay, that one. There we go. So if I want to pick off and go into a train station, I can. And it's going to be yellow because of that stupid clipping there. Okay, that should be a 90. Yeah, that is it. Okay, cool. Now, the signals I'm having trouble with. I was playing around with them earlier. And it's under, what, transportation. Path signal. Okay, there. Now it's green. All right. It won't place here. Those are for the blocks. So they are smart enough to know. Yeah, let's say I'm going this way. Right-hand drive, you know. Yeah, I'm an American. There we go. So that would be, you know, why is that farting out? Oh, block has no exit. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, let's see, this one's working here. So we got a block signal here. And what's this doing here? Block has no signal. Block has no signal exit. So I'll have to play around with these. I know the concept, I just have to understand their rules with what they've established here. Okay, well, there we go. So what I'll do is I'll work on getting the rail over to, oops, I didn't get that. I'll work on getting the rail. I'm just going to do a spaghetti rail from here to the sulfur to the power plant. I'll showcase that in the next episode. There's no reason in, you know, recording me spaghettiing rail and whatnot. So we'll go over that in the next episode because this one's getting long. All right, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the turbo fuel, and we got bauxite. That's what we're working towards now. But we need the power because you saw the power grid. It's kind of like, hey, you got all this stuff. We need more power, so we'll do the Scotty thing. We need more power, Captain. I can't get any more power, or whatever he says. So I'm gonna rip this up, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace out.